My name is Roman Zabi. Today I'm going to talk to you about our machine, pet feeding machine. We got the idea from our friend who faced a problem whenever he's out of his home. He faced a problem with feeding his pet because it has specific timing for its food, and he should leave for it a bowl of water, but he can't refill it if it's empty. So we thought that we can make an automated feeding machine for the pet, where it consists of two parts: the feeding part and the water part. The feeding part is the part which releases the food for the pet at specific timing of the day, and at the time that is specified by the user. And another part is the water part, in which the water is released for the pet whenever the water level decrease or go below a certain level in the water sensor. And now I'll leave you with Ahmed Al-Qadi and Marwan.
Hello, my name is Ahmed, and I'll be showing you how we use this water level sensor to control how we will give water to our pet, the dog or the cat. Okay? So we program this water level sensor to control this relay over here, so that anytime the water in the cup or whatever we will use for the dog or the cat to drink, whenever it becomes empty, we will use this water valve to dispense water for the dog or the cat. Now I will tell you how we coded the water level sensor to control the water valve over here. The water level sensor will be put in the water cup, and it will output a 0 if it's touching the water. And when the dog or the cat drinks from the water will decrease in the level. Then the water level sensor will output as a 1, because it will not be touching the water anymore, to the controller back here. And then the controller will control the valve, so it will dispense water back into the cup until it reaches the sensor again, and then it stops. Now my friend Marwan will illustrate how the water valve works from the hood.
My name is Marwan Amr, and now I will illustrate to you how the water sensor and the water valve will work. When the water sensor is in the water and senses the level of water, the valve is not working. But when the water is absorbed or drinked by the pet, like if we raise the sensor like this, the valve will begin to pour water into the bowl. And if the water level is raised to the sensor, like we will lower the sensor like this, the valve will stop working and it will not work again until the water level is below the sensor. Thank you.
Limitations that we faced during making our feeding pet machine, and it included the AD that didn't find the ADC sensor in any shop, or it wasn't available at all, so we had to use the water level sensor. It works with the analog signals. It involves zeros and more. 0 means that the level of water was below the required level. As we put the sensor inside the cup, when it decreases beyond a certain level, we have to open the valve to release water. But if it's more than 0, 1 or 2 or whatever, it doesn't open the valve, it closes it. And that's it.
The faceless is that every pet must follow and adapt to a certain feeding schedule. It must eat a certain number of times a day. For any reason, the pet's owner may be unavailable to deliver the food. The pet's owner can adjust the machine and deliver the food for the pet a certain number of times a day, separated by fixed time intervals. And now we'll show you how it operates.
How the feeding machine that supplies food to the pet works. It goes through a cycle, starting from the point that the pet is getting hungry until the point that we actually supply the food to the pet. In real life, this cycle may take a few hours to complete, as the pets usually get hungry every few hours. But for the sake of the demo, and to be practical, our cycle now will take about will take a few minutes to complete. So here's how the cycle goes. This is the food tube, which allows the food to pass from the main container to the food bowl of the pet, would start at the initial position, which is the horizontal position. It stays at this position for 2 minutes, and then after the 2 minutes have passed, it moves. It rotates 90 degrees. It rotates 90 degrees, and now it's at a vertical position, allowing the food to pass from the main container to the bowl. It stays at this position for 2 seconds, and then it goes back to the initial position, which is the horizontal position. We calculated the time that the pipe takes to rotate 90 degrees, and we use the clock of the Altera board to supply the clock regulating the cycle.
For simplicity, we will assume that the difference between two meals is 2 minutes.